Sunday, the 7th of November 2014. Large hurricane hits the Philippines. Sorry, typhoon, not hurricane. Hope it. Not as big as the last one, but there's exactly the same similarities as the last time the last hurricane hit. 360 kilometers an hour it was last time. Not as powerful this time, but what caused the hurricane? Some fascinating information that I can show on electromagnetic wavelengths coming from some of the Philippine seas, islands, microwave wavelengths that actually rotate the cloud mass right in front of your eyes. I'll show this to you. Now, this is two video sections from the CIMSS website. You'll notice this is the first section on the left here is from the 4th, and the other one is going 3 days afterwards. This is takes you to the 6th, this one on the left here. But will you notice that we've got a NEXRAD here and two dish transmitters which are renowned at being involved with the manipulation of the climate, IGS not. However, just take notice of this middle section here. There's the Philippines, and here is the weather front which is coming in to approach the Philippines. So let's play this through. You'll see the microwave section hit up the middle here, and then you see a fast start on the rotation of the I think it's the hurricane that was coming into, maybe not classified as that fast, nowhere near as big as last time. So what we'll do now, we'll look at the next section. This is a continuation from the last one. We'll play this one again. Notice how after that spins faster and faster, there's another hit there that tightens it up in the center and pushes it into the Philippines. Now, you would think, well, where are these microwave sections coming from? Well, notice the Philippines here. Here we've got out across the ocean opposite the Philippines, and we'll show you exactly where these are produced. Now, here's the Philippines, this area here. To the right of the Philippines, we've got these islands here, what we call Guam. We've also got San Jose Island. There's ionizer transmitters there, but let's just have a look at these here first. Now, ELF and EMF transmitters are renowned for producing atmospheric conditions which induce rainfall, high winds. But what's amazing here is the NEXRADs, which are renowned to be a part of this. You will see in a section here, sorry, it's just down below here. Let's rotate this round so you can see it. Now, these may not appear very big. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe. If you look down at this, these are cars. So think of the size of this and the power that these transmitters produce. But we're looking at microwave transmitters as well. There are also other transmitters here. There's the famous hexagon shaped one here, that with a large circular transmitter. Quite often these are built underground, and then when we come across to the other island, which is just here, there's a transmitter here. This is an unusual section because when you look, you've got these all antennae supplied with power from this base. There's two more next see the similar harp type sections and shapes here that are involved with complex transmissions of positive and negative ions. Yes, some of these, the uses of these bases are genuine military for transmission of messages that don't want to be interceptive, but they also have second, third and fourth agendas for which we are never told about. So let's just have a look at the other one, because this is the area those electromagnetic wavelengths were coming from, and there is another one here. This one's quite unusual. They're very large towers set in a sequence here. Now I'll bring it round so you can see the towers, because the black pieces are the shadows. So there are your towers. There's one. There's another one. And you've got an array of other complexities of transmitters, two larger towers in the middle, and you can see the shadows coming off these towers here. So they're quite tall, normally about 300 feet. There's ones in the seashells, which I'll show you on a video, which is absolutely incredible. But these, my friends, are definitely manipulating weather fronts, causing hurricanes, rainfall, high winds. Interestingly, it's next to a sewage works, but I'll tell you, the shit isn't there, the shit is here. Now, even further out from this, across the Philippines, there's the Philippines. Those are the two islands we've looked at. And here we've got another area where they have transmitters. And this is Wake Island. We go down to here, an airport, US base, two NEXRADs there, and another three just behind here. So there you have it. And if you want further evidence of what they've been up to, this is absolutely incredible. You've got to see this. Back in 1990, a gentleman called Simon S.K. Chan worked in the Seychelles, and he was one of the engineers that was involved in constructing this site. This was only published in May 2013. It's only had 133 hits, but the information it's got here is invaluable to finding things that we need to know about weather manipulation. Yes, part of these were used for a transmitter station, for a radio station, but the power and the energy and the transmitters they've got here, and two NEXRADs he shows us up on the Victoria section of the Seychelles on top of the hill. Just look at this.
And as you can see, we're speeding along.
So he's about to show you the transmitters that have been installed out at sea. This is nothing compared to what you're about to see. I'm going to take it further forward to where the major ones are. This was the 1990s technology, and these are the controllers for each of the transmitters inside the area where it was
They allow
working.
us to switch our transmissions to the various aerials that are offshore.
So the aerials which are out there, so that's the guts of the workings inside. So now what we're going to see is the other section of the main shafts and masts which are out there. These towers are over 300 feet high, and there are dozens of them, with other cables running across the tops. Certain sections have platforms. Energy from these must be fantastic. There's other complex sections as well further down. You've got these cables high up, almost as high as 300 feet past the tops, transmitters, 300-foot towers.
Here at the moment, so that's why the picture is vibrating so badly. You see the actual.
And in a moment you'll see the complexities of how these transmitters are built.
See these little circular ring things? They're
Circular rings are showing now.
get wider bandwidth on our transmission. So this particular area that I'm looking at, I think.
So you've got the picture here, massive
15 and 17 meg
transmission. Now we know the X-Rad bulls, which are transmitters receivers, they have a dish and an antenna built inside them. He actually now says and admits that the Nexrads are part of this transmitter system. The sound on the video isn't very good, but now you can see them there on the hill. One's there on a platform and the other's next to it. And he says these are an integral part of this transmitter system. Amazing. These are in sections of the areas where we see these wavelengths affecting hurricanes and tornadoes that approach the Philippines. So, some other information now, which is proof of what's going on behind the scenes. This is the web page for military and aerospace electronics. Intelligent Aerospace Conference and Exhibition, and associated information and companies. But Guam was one of the islands that we looked at. Now, these are mentioned here. Look how much is being spent with regards to the data transmission and the funding. There's been millions and millions of pounds spent, but these are all the things like the Honeywell upgrade antenna electronics, satellite control stations, mission control fleet centre, Guam's mentioned again, expand the infrastructure for future fleet of long-range maritime patrol UAVs, Guam, electronic warfare, cat and mouse game continues, Guam. Well, 73 million to 25.6 million, and on it goes. But these islands